Welcome back to Jersey Matters. We are pleased to be joined by the mayor of Atlantic City, Don Guardian, who has given us a lot of time, and we really appreciate it. Let's talk about why don't you have beach tags? You need money, and most of the communities up and down the Jersey Shore have them. Atlantic City doesn't.
The same reason it wasn't right for the British Empire to tax the Indian people for salt. Some things come from God. You shouldn't be taxing that. And you certainly shouldn't be charging people to use the beach. It would mean poor people couldn't use the beach. It would be taxing them out of being able to enjoy the sand, the salt water, everything that you come and you want to live in Atlantic City for. I'm trying to get people to come and live here, saying this will be a great city. And one of the great reasons is to enjoy the free boardwalk, the free beaches, the free bathing. But we're going to have to do something with parking all over the city. You're not going to have free parking forever and things, but I think keeping beaches free is an important part. Wildwood and Atlantic City, last two places on the Jersey Shore that you enjoy God's ocean for free.
The casino parking is very inexpensive, so that's what we always use when we go there. But I want to talk about changing the image of Atlantic
Sure.
City. And do you need to make it more family friendly? And I ask you for this reason. When I go on the Atlantic City Turnpike from Philadelphia, I come down and I get to about exit 7 and everybody turns off.
Sure.
Everybody, most people, 90% are going down to Ocean City, going down to Avalon,
Right.
heading down to Cape May.
Yep.
How do you get them to come straight into Atlantic City?
So I certainly want to say that we have to think of Atlantic City as a regional area to come for tourism and things, and we may not be the Ocean City. Ocean City is certainly the family town, but we are the king of entertainment at the Jersey Shore. We proved that last year with concerts on the beach, with sporting events, and we want to be that. Now, the fact that we have an aquarium in Steel Pier and the Lighthouse and Ripley's Believe It or Not and a Haunted House and Lucy the Elephant, boat rides for kids. There are things for families to do. Well, it's one town away. We certainly support it financially. The people that run it do a great job, and I have to tell you that we send as many people to Lucy the Elephant that they send to Atlantic City as well. If you got kids, you want to take advantage of the whole area. If you're on Long Beach Island or you're down in Cape May, you want to come down and enjoy fine dining, gaming, the Atlantic City
But what they
offers.
do, and I'll tell you because I know my family does it, we go somewhere else and then, we can go spend the night, go into a restaurant in Atlantic City, or we can go to a show in Atlantic City.
that's good.
Don't you want them coming there and renting there and staying there?
So, indeed. And so we're carving out that new area for Atlantic City of who we want. And I think you'll see that we're going to be going after millennials. And we have a lot of focus groups saying, as a millennial, what do we need to attract you? Well, how can I get you to love my city? What do we need to do? And I think when you get millennials, people born between 1980 and 2000, we'll also end up with people my age, empty nesters that are saying, don't need 5,000 square feet in the boring suburbs anymore. I got to come to someplace that's cool, someplace that has a beach bar, someplace that has a breakfast nook in the morning and a martini bar at the end of the evening, and I can get foie gras or cheese fries at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I think that's the market that we're looking for right now. We certainly know that they're coming in enjoying themselves for the weekend. We need to be thinking of having them enjoy it for a seasonal home,
to
a second home.
Yeah.
So for it to become a second home, and then at some point, I think what we're lucky is that for the first time, kids coming out of college now are looking for someplace cool to live. And they're talking about walkability, not drivability. And so for the first time, urban areas are now being considered. And that's the market we really have to attract. We have to say, Atlantic City is going to be a cool city. The university, we've made a big entrance into the arts. I mean, we had nothing considering the arts. In the last year, we brought in an international ballet company that performs every month. We created an art garage with 20 artists in residence, along with a new art gallery show every Friday night. As Stockton University comes in, we'll be bringing in the symphony as well. So arts is just part of a reason to live in a city because there's so much to offer. And that's what Atlantic City has to do.
And you still need the gaming money.
No question.
And so the contraction, has
Yes.
that helped? I mean, if you hit a floor now?
I hope we did. I can't tell you that, but I can tell you that 5 years ago you went down to a casino, but today, after $100 million of investment apiece, Borgata and Harrah's and Golden Nugget and resorts in Tropicana, they are resorts. You go down there and you know you're going to get fine thread count on the linen on your bed. You're going to have a great plasma TV. You're going to have restaurants where the chefs you see on the cooking channel. You're going to have a world-class spa. You're going to have the best clubs on the East Coast. You're going to have some musical and sports entertainment. And yeah, by the way, we're also going to operate gaming as part of that entertainment package. But they've moved ahead. They're talking about long-term profitability, not just long-term gambling. Those properties are absolutely going to be successful. How many Atlantic City is going to have? I'm not sure. You know, is it going to be 8 or 7 or 6?
You probably had too many.
We did have too many. And from the beginning, I think every governor would have told you that all of their people had said 6 to 8 was the right number of casinos, hotel, spa operations in Atlantic City. A lot's going to depend on whether or not there's a ballot for a casino outside of Atlantic City and whether that
All right.
ballot
And we need to get
passes.
into sports book and all that kind of stuff. The next time you come, we can talk about that. Mayor, I
would
really
be my
appreciate
pleasure.
you spending the time. I will tell you this, that I don't know a city in the area that more people are pulling for to come back than Atlantic City. So good luck
Thank
to
you.
you, sir.
We need your prayers.
This is Jersey Matters. We'll be right back.